Good morning, guys. Hope you had a nice night. It is Friday, April 24th. It is almost the weekend. You just have a few hours of work ahead of you. So I'm going to go through our day. Let me know, obviously, if you need anything throughout the day. You do have a math test that we'll get to, and you see some names here because some friends need to finish Treasure's Star of the Week. So we'll start there. I'd like to share that with her. It is the end of her week, and she deserves to have her poems on Fridays. So I need Evelyn, Caleb, Lydia, Allie, Lucas, and Alexis to do that first. So as the first thing you're going to do is click here, find your slide, fill it out, and then I will share it with Treasure this afternoon. Make sure your patterns of power is completed. Book of the day, your spelling as always. Science, you are going to go on to your electricity your electricity worksheet slideshow. There it is. You're going to find slide 13 called electric circuits. It's like the lightning one and the static electricity one where there's a video you have to click to watch, and then questions that go with it. Some of yours didn't match up, and I'm happy that you emailed me or sent me a message saying like, hey, mine's different, just making sure you're doing the right one. So that was really smart of you to do that. So if you see slide 13 and it's not electric circuits with a video that says click here, then you need to find it. And if you're stuck, let me know. You have the second part of your math test. Take your time, please. Mrs. Harity went through stuff yesterday. If you need to go back and rewatch that video before you do this, do it. I'm here if you need any help. Please make sure you're using your brain and you're not using Google. All the information has been given to you. You've had time to practice. If you need to go back and do it, like I said beforehand, go for it. Yesterday, you read Wheels of Change, and you should have done two questions. One was asking you about a phrase and what it meant. Another was theme. You have one more question to do today. So at the end of today, you should have all three of them done. In writing, we're going to finish those shoes. So yesterday, you wrote the introduction that Mrs. Harity gave you. And then using her supporting reason, you wrote why he's motivated to get them. And one reason is because he's always talking about them, and you gave some suggestions from the story about that. Today, you're going to watch the video. You might need to reread the story or listen to it again to do your second supporting reason. Mrs. Harity has it down here set up for you. So you're going to go back into your little literary essay number 3, and you're going to write the second way Jeremy shows he's motivated is when he goes to 3 thrift shops, and you're going to write about how that shows motivation. He had to take a bus to the first one. He didn't give up after the first one. He went to another one. He used his own money to buy the shoes. He bought the shoes even though they were too small. Things like that you need to explain. And then she has a closing sentence for you. This shows that he won't stop until he finds those shoes. What to say? He must find them. And then you also are going to write a conclusion paragraph. Your conclusion paragraph is just like your introduction. You can start with in conclusion, and then you can rephrase it. If you're really stuck, then just rewrite that introduction in conclusion and then rewrite what is typed at the top. I'm here to help if you need it. Read aloud of Wish Tree, and music, check it for Mr. Adams. So you will definitely have reading, writing, math, and science. And like always, you have your videos to watch for read alouds. Make sure if you're one of these friends, you do this first. If you need me, I am here as always. I will be talking to you guys. If